So this is what it looks like at night. Pretty, right? It really brings out the architecture actually. During the day, ang ganda na niya, but even during the night when all of the lights are turned on, especially from the corner, it's beautiful. Today, we will be going around this brand new house and lot for sale in BF Homes, Paranaque. But first, make sure you hit like, click subscribe, and click on the bell so you get notified for whenever we release new YouTube videos. We're on Facebook, so make sure you hit like and see first, and follow us on Instagram at Presello_official. My name is Julia, and welcome to another Presello open house tour. So as you can see here, we have 2 units available, but we will be touring the one here on the corner. So yeah, it's a corner unit, very nice and prime lot. So when you enter your gate, which already has the pedestrian gate part of your manual gate, you will then be welcomed by your 2 vehicle carport. So both units do come with 2 vehicle carports. The difference is though, since this is a corner unit, you have this really nice garden area with the bamboo and everything, and a bit of architectural slats here, so a window to the outside. So it's nice and secure, but still very visually pleasing. And then you have this pathway that leads to the side, which of course, as you know, we'll get to in a bit. Okay, so your 2 vehicle carport is irregularly shaped, which is a good thing, because that means you can fit longer cars depending on, well, what kind of cars you have and where you're gonna slot them. They are partially covered though, thanks to the awning and a bit of the second floor overhang. Okay, let us now get to the main entrance, which is a nice and solid wooden door. When you enter, puro puti. So this is your living area. Nice and bright and white, very clean. Literally the walls, the ceiling, and the floor are all white. But of course, the floor are 60 by 60 tiles that are matte, so they're not glossy. It looks nice and diffused, and I think that's the reason why this whole place looks so like bright but not glaring. So there's a difference. Sometimes when everything is white and it's all shiny and glossy, it doesn't have that vibe at all. Everything is matte and diffused. Okay, so from your living area, you then have this. Well, it's up to you really what you want to do with this area. I mean, this general area, but this is your kitchen. So you have a U-shaped counter with a bar. And then for contrast, since everything is white with the white granite or quartz countertop, you have these wooden cabinetry. I mean, these are of course modular laminated cabinetry, but the texture that they used is, I don't know if you can see it, but there is a bit of texture to it. So it's nice to the touch, it's nice to look at, and again, a really nice contrast against the whites. So this is where your sink is, and then your provision for your refrigerator. And in case you're wondering where the stove goes, it goes right here. That is where your range goes. Across your kitchen, technically, this would make for a great private formal dining area since it's right in front of your kitchen. But it also has an ensuite toilet and bath with your shower area, water closet, and sink. So really, it's up to you what you want to do with this room. You could turn it into a den, you could turn it into an office, again, a private dining area, or family room, I guess, if that's what you want, since it's enclosed, it has glass panels, so you can close it off. Comment down below what you would do. Let us know. Also, if you haven't already, make sure you click like and hit subscribe. And if you need help selling your property, just go to our website and look at the tab, Sell My Property. Okay. So from your multi-purpose room, we have here the staff quarters. So it's a nice space, right? Lots of floor space. You have a window over here and an ensuite toilet and bath with your rain shower, your water closet, and your sink. Actually, if you didn't need a staff quarters, you could just have this as a regular bedroom. Again, it's up to you. And then across that, we have your laundry area. So it's a nice and open area. It does have an awning, so you're not gonna get wet when it rains, like right now, nagbabantang umulan. Nandiyan na rin yung mga abang, and also this is where your fire escape is. So at least in the back of the house. Oh, let me close this, just in case it rains. Okay, so you have another perspective of your ground floor. And we missed this one. Right next to your kitchen and your dining area, we have a powder room. So you have your water closet and your sink. So very accessible for your guests or whoever's on the ground floor, really. Then across that, we have sliding doors with a screen panel, by the way, that open up to your lanai. So this area, yeah, that's right. So that is the pathway that you saw earlier at the start of this video. So from your main entrance or from your two-vehicle carport, you can walk along the pathway and you're gonna end up here in your lanai, which is covered. And then this portion, so you can see it, this is where it ends. More open space and obviously where your water tank is, as well as your water pressure. So meron din naman siyang covering, although of course kung malakas yung ulan, this is gonna get wet, but that's fine. It's your water, wrong camera, it's your water tank. Comment down below also what you would do in this area. Okay, so when we go inside, you'll immediately notice a door on your left, and this is storage under the stairs. So it goes all the way under the stairs, and obviously this is where this beauty is. So meron naman yung cover, hindi pa lang nalalagay. Okay, now we can head up the main stairs and take note of the nice little lights installed. Okay, so since this is again a corner lot, you have this nice corner window. The other unit looks the same, except of course you don't have the corner window. But yeah, you can see your neighborhood, and imagine if you had like bamboo plants on this side as well, growing up to this part. That would be pretty neat, right? They have so many windows. Currently, it's pretty late in the day, as you can tell, so sunlight isn't exactly flooding in. But if it were, you can just imagine how bright this area is. Let's make it pa. You have because of the frames, you look like you have a triptych going on. Comment down below if you know what a triptych is. And if you guys know, comment it so that the ones who don't know will know. Yeah, so we have this going on, lots of light again going in. And then this part, since meron siyang outlet, you can turn this into a sort of mini study area or office. And this is your hallway. Let's check out these two rooms first. So here you have your storage, and then the rest of your room. Looks really nice and bright, right? But again, very diffused because it's a sort of eggshell or matte finish. So it's not, hindi siya masakit sa mata, even if it's all white. You have your window over here. and your ensuite toilet and bath with your sink, water closet, and shower space. The toilet and baths already come with your warm or your hot showers, so naka-install naman na siya. Right next to that bedroom is this bedroom. Oops, may dyaryo. So again, you have storage. It's basically a mirror image of the other room. With this much space, you have your windows, and then your ensuite, toilet and bath. And in case I wasn't able to show it earlier, you have frosted glass in the middle of your door. So your sink, your water closet, and your shower space. So there's the water heater, and then you have a niche or a nook for your products. If it sounds a little echoey, it's because, you know, it's an empty house, so my voice kind of bounces everywhere. Pero ano naman yan eh, pag may laman na yung bahay nyo, it doesn't sound echoey anymore. Okay, and the final bedroom, aka the master bedroom. So you have this much space. You have so many outlets going on, to be honest. It's up to you where you want to put your actual bed. This allows for you to be more creative and flexible with it. So yeah, but that area is most likely where you're gonna want to put your desk. Maybe, probably. Across that, we have sliding doors that open up to your balcony. Granted that it's not very bright outside, I think kita naman, no? Kita yan. Kita na yung balcony. It's nice and windy. Very, very windy. And then in here we have access to your walk-through closet. So over here we have your vanity with some storage. Lots of space for you to put whatever it is that you want to store in here. And then lots of wardrobe space. So yeah, there are no handles because all of them are push to open. And then at the end, where you have a sliding glass door, you have your ensuite, toilet and bath, complete with your bathtub, your enclosed shower space, water closet, and your his and hers sinks. Look at these sinks though. They're so cute. They look like Pochi gummies, you know those? So yeah, the master toilet and bath though is a little different from the other toilet and baths. You have a different texture for this wall than the rest of the walls, basically. Okay, that is it. It is now time for a recap. Yung pagbata, wala, nasa dilim. Sige, kayo na magpatayin. Okay, you have 252 square meters of floor area split between 2 levels, 179 square meters of lot area, 5 bedrooms, all with an ensuite, toilet and bath. That includes your staff quarters because really it's up to you if you actually do want to use it as a staff quarters or as a bedroom. A powder room here on the ground floor, storage under the stairs, a lanai, a 2-vehicle carport, a laundry area. I love that laundry area. And 2 units available, one here in the corner and one right next to it. They basically have the same configuration and they look the same except for that, obviously the corner itself. So if you or anyone you know wants to see this place, and again, this is a brand new house and lot in BF Homes Paranaque, make sure you send us a message or go to our website at www.presello.com. Invest in your future. Invest with us. Invest with Presello. Hey guys, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, make sure you click here. And if you want to see more house tour videos, click right here. And we also have this new thing called Working Lunch with Presello, where I and a few random people talk about a few random things related to real estate. So if you want to join in on the conversation, make sure you click right here.